Good evening, everyone. Tewksbury Zoning Board of Appeals for August 31st, 2023 is in session. First order of business, approval of the minutes from July 27th, 2023.
Move to approve the minutes. Second. 27.
Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Okay, first item on the agenda. James Geary on behalf of Kerry Gear for variance under section 5.3.2 of the Tewksbury zoning bylaw for front yard setbacks to construct a 23.4 feet by 13.5 feet two-story addition. As shown on plans filed with this board, said property is located at 3 Miles Road, Assessors Map 82, Lot 109, zoned residential. Good evening.
How you doing?
Good. Name and address for the record, please.
James Geary, 528 Whipple Road, Tewksbury.
Thank you. All right, tell us what you're doing, please.
Just it's a two-story addition on the left-hand side of the house. We're expanding the living room a little bit, adding a bathroom, and they're putting 2 bedrooms in.
You're going to be too close. You're a corner lot?
Sorry?
You're a corner lot?
It is, yep.
Only 25.
On your denial letter from the building commissioner, it also says you're in need of a special permit. Did you apply for a special permit?
I did not.
It's in his application.
You actually did apply for a special permit.
Oh, all right.
So that's saying that what's there now is already non-conforming?
Correct.
So that answers my first question. Why can't you push it just a little bit? You imagine what's already there. Tell me again what you're building?
It's a 2-story addition. It's 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and we're extending the living room.
Okay. How big is your house now?
The existing house is 28 by 24, roughly.
not going to be huge. Any questions, board members?
Just on this diagram here, it looks like your addition, or proposed addition, would be set back 3 inches from what the front face of the house is now, right?
So I don't think he showed it correctly in terms of the lines, but I believe the house
Just the angle, maybe?
must be, yeah, because we are definitely in line with it. It's been that way
Okay,
in
yeah.
terms of our proposed, yeah.
All right.
The existing house is 2 stories tall, I assume.
It is, or 1.5, essentially, yeah.
Same roof line. Which way does your roof go? Front to back or side to side?
The ridge goes left to right.
Okay, right. Just continues it?
Yep.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, we bump it up just a little bit just for details and stuff. So.
Okay.
Is your addition going to have a full foundation?
It is.
I have no further questions.
I'm all set.
If somebody would like to make a motion, we're going to do the special permit
Yeah.
first. We'll do- Anything else you'd like to say?
No,
right.
thank you.
I'll move.
Hold on.
Oh,
Been a while, I missed all the
open
water
and
steps.
close.
Yeah, missed everything. Being a public hearing, we'll open it to the public at this time. If anybody would like to speak? No? All right, seeing no one. Now we'll take a motion to close both parts of the hearing.
So moved.
Second?
Second, yep.
All in favor? Aye. Any discussion? He's not on it.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So just, so on the new hearings here, he doesn't mention the special permit in the
It's
second.
on his application now.
Okay.
So if you flip through the packet a few pages,
Yeah, I did notice it there,
it's on his application.
yeah. Yeah, that too, yeah.
Got missed in the agenda.
The block is
It's not on the agenda.
Yeah, it's not a biggie.
Yeah. Yeah, I just say, I mentioned that
For change, if you're reading it, change variance to special permit, change section 5.3.2 to 8.
.1.1.c.
For that one. All right, if somebody'd like to make a motion.
Yeah, I'll make a motion. Hereby approve special permit, section 8.1.1.c, non-conforming structure. Of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws from front yard setbacks to construct a 23.4 foot by 13.5 foot 2-story addition as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property located at 3 Miles Road, Assessors Map 82, Lot 109, Zone Residential.
Motion's been made.
Second.
Second on the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion to approve. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't hear your vote.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous vote. Go ahead.
So I make a motion to approve variance under section 5.3.2 of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws for front yard setbacks to construct 23.4 foot by 13.5 foot 2-story addition as shown on said plans filed with this board. Said property is located 3 Miles Road, Assessors Map 82, Lot 109, Zone Residential.
Motion's been made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Congratulations.
Unanimous vote. You're all set.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Next item on the agenda. Elise and Christopher Lee for a variance under section 5.3.2 of the Tewksbury zoning bylaw for side yard setbacks to construct a 12 by 15 open deck as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 28 Cleghorn Lane, Assessors Map 27, Lot 76, zoned residential. This one's myself, Dan, and Joe. Good evening.
Good evening.
Name and address for the record, please.
Elise Lee, 28 Cleghorn Lane.
Christopher Robert Lee, 28 Cleghorn Lane, Tewksbury.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, please.
So we'd like to construct a deck extending from the main level of our existing house. So the existing house has a 10.4-foot side setback. So we would maintain the 10.4-foot as we built the deck back.
So I'm looking at your print, I see your proposed deck. So you're basically going to keep the same line as the house is now,
Exactly, yep, we won't go past that.
and you're just going off the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
When was the house built?
In the 50s, I believe.
So back then you had 10-foot setbacks?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Any questions?
Just confirmation, the house existing right now, it's 10
Yes.
feet from the property line. And
Correct.
you're just going backwards.
Straight back.
Straight back from the house.
Yep.
I have no other questions.
I have no questions.
Being a public hearing, if anybody here would like to speak? Seeing none. Anyone want to make a motion, close both parts of the hearing?
I'll make a motion to close both parts of the hearing.
Motion's been made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any discussion?
None. I'd like to make a motion to approve Elise and Christopher Lee for a variance under section 5.3.2 of the Tewksbury zoning bylaw for side yard setbacks to construct a 12-foot by 15-foot open deck as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 28 Cleghorn Lane, Assessors Map 27, Lot 76, zoned residential.
Motion's been made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous vote. Good luck. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Last item on the agenda. Daniel Rose, care of Mark Shea, for variance under section 5.3.3 of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws for a front setback to build a 45 by 55 one-story commercial building as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 592 Main Street, Assessors Map 34, Lot 34, zoned mixed-use business. Good evening.
Evening.
Name and address for the record, please.
Mark Shea, 46 Shandell Drive, Tewksbury, Mass.
Kevin Shea, 47 Shandell Drive.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, please.
So the existing property has a house and a barn located on it. What we're trying to do is raise everything, put up a single-story commercial building for our business, and we need a setback. It's a non-conforming lot. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's a small triangle, tough to fit anything. So the setback on Old Boston and Main Street would be tough to fit anything, so we're asking for a setback on the Old Boston side. I think it is 12 feet, as shown on the plot plan. And the front yard will remain the proposed at 30.
So you're going to say 30 feet off of Main Street
Yes,
and 12 feet off of Old Boston.
yeah, and the barn that is located there now, I think, is only like 2 feet off of Old Boston. So we would be actually helping conform to a little bit better.
It's currently 2 feet.
Yeah, it is right on the road.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So there a good reason why you're not bringing the building up closer to Main Street?
The two reasons being, the storm drains are gonna go in the front.
Yep.
For runoff water. So we need that area for that. Also, the walkway in the front of the building, so that's gonna also, plus being Main Street, more visible, we figured Old Boston would be the better
Yep.
aspect to ask for the setback.
Yeah, I like the idea of keeping the sidewalk even further.
Yep.
So as you pull off Main Street to go down Old Boston, are you the first property or is there another property?
No, we'll be the first right on the triangle right next to Jimbo's.
Yep.
We're right there. We're gonna be right there. There's a white house right now, all overgrown,
Okay.
not the kindest looking lot there is in Tewksbury.
Yep.
What type of business are you putting in there?
We do granite monuments, mostly cemetery work. We do headstones, granite engraving, signage, stuff like that.
It's not really a lot of cars in and out.
No, not at all. It's usually by appointment. We have a business right now in Methuen, and the traffic is very minimal, to say the least. As need, as we say.
Yep.
It's not like you drive by and say, hey, I'm going to stop here.
Yeah,
You don't want to.
No.
gotcha. And you're gonna have a driveway out to Old Boston as well?
Yes.
Did they already come through on Main Street with the new sidewalks and road and everything?
Not yet.
They have not?
They have not.
But they're going to?
That's what we've been told, so.
They're not that far down.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
They're not that far
They're
down.
right on the line.
They're gonna be right by the
I think they're by
credit
the,
union, aren't they? Somewhere right
I think
by
they're
the
before that, still. They're by the auto parts store?
By
Yeah,
Enterprise?
by Napa.
Yeah, by Enterprise, yeah.
Yep, yeah, right there.
Because I was by there today and I thought they were coming up that way.
Yeah.
Any more questions, board members?
What kind of building is it going to be?
What's that?
What kind of building is it going to be? Just brick?
Yeah, brick and mortar, you know.
Yeah, brick and mortar.
We're in the planning stages right now.
I don't have any questions.
Being a public hearing, we'll open it to the public at this time. If anyone would like to get up and speak, seeing no one. Somebody like to, anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Somebody would like to make a motion to close both parts of the hearing?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Little discussion, I think, and I'd like to see it even on the property, but I think he makes a very valid point. Old Boston's not a very popular street. I'd rather see the extra 5 feet away from Main Street. Because we could have went 1725.
I'm okay.
I like this a little better.
I like it better too because it's taking that barn off the back of Boston Road, and I'm all for the revitalization of all the buildings on 38, so.
All right, somebody would like to make a motion?
I'll move to, for variance for Daniel Rose, care of Mark Shea, for variance under section 5.3.3 of the Tewksbury zoning bylaw for a front setback to build a 45 by 55-foot, one-story commercial building, as shown on plans filed with this board. The said property is located at 592 Main Street, Assessors Map 34, Lot 34, zoned mixed-use business.
Motion's been made.
Second?
Second, and all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous vote.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Any old business? Any new business?
Hearing none.
Enjoy your long weekend.
Thank you. You'd also.
Somebody'd like to make a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second?
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
We are adjourned.